We are on the bike trip to Doi Inthanon. This is the bike we are now climbing on the way. As you can see, there's some rocks showing up. So we still have around 26 kilometers to go. Shouldn't be that bad. The road is quite wide. There are not many holes, so not bad. To get to this place, we have already made around 75 kilometers journey on that beast from Chiang Mai outskirts. Time to wear a jacket. It's getting colder and colder. So we are climbing by this road. Well, it's still good considering that we are in the mountains. Oh, doing exactly this. This valley, nestled between the tall ridges of the park, is where the real heart of the mountain lives. We call this area Ban Mae Klang Luang, a beautiful quiet village inside the valley, surrounded by lush rice terraces, flowing rivers and cool mountain air. Here in the valley you will see terraced rice paddies that follow the curve of the hills, especially stunning during the raining season, from June to October. These are maintained by the Karen and Hmong Hill tribe communities who live here for generations. In the past, people farmed using slash and burn techniques. But today, thanks to the royal project initiated by King Rama IX, they grow coffee, strawberries, cabbage and herbs organically. You might even get to try a cup of local grown Arabica coffee, strong, smooth and mountain fresh. Here we reach the last village before the summit, where are located park headquarters, camping sites, plantations and local markets. We didn't know yet how much our scooter was overheated. We reached the viewpoint, however, our GDX cannot be so happy as we are. Looks like this signal from cooling liquid. Looks like it's overheated. The climbing almost killed it. I hope it will cool down and we'll be able to get back. Anyway, the view is stunning. So on the way to the top, I didn't have a mercy for this engine and a coolant warning light turned red. We could smell burnt plastic. That was quite stressful. Let's enter the natural trail to the summit. 21 degrees, perfect weather to get through the jungle. So there are 2 kilometers to the summit. Okay, let's do this. Okay, now we are going to the summit. We have a guide. Let's see how long it's gonna take. Wow, dense deep jungle. We thought that this hiking trail will be like any other. You have to pay on the entrance and you're ready to go. Here, on the other hand, they decided to make having a guide mandatory. In the name, I don't know, safety, they can charge you more and give you a person that can barely speak English. So communication is reduced to the bare minimum. There is just one properly marked trail, so getting lost is almost impossible, but at least we had someone to take a picture of us. The 2.8 or 3.2 kilometer loop trail takes you through 3 distinct stages in just 2 or 3 hours. First, you'll wander through a misty cloud forest dripping with moss and ferns, where the air feels crisp and alive. Then you will emerge into golden grassland with sweeping views of rolling hills. Finally, you will dip back into a tranquil wooded area perfect for soaking in the sounds of chirping birds and rustling leaves. It's like 3 adventures in one. Doi Inthanon is a home to around 500 bird species, the highest count in Thailand. On Kew Mae Pan you might spot rare beauties like ashy-throated leaf warblers or dark-breasted rosenfinches. February to April is a prime bird watching season, so bring binoculars and keep your eyes peeled. We are on the open field. These high-altitude meadows are dotted with white flowers and offer sweeping views of the surrounding peaks and cloud-filled valleys. These grasses are especially vibrant from November to February, when the grasses turn a shimmering gold under the mountain sun. It's a home to unique flora like Himalayan lilies and rare grasses. They support small wildlife including voles and birds like a rufous-throated partridge. At 2,200 meters above sea level, Kew Mae Pan sits just below Thailand's tallest peak, Doi Inthanon, that has 2,565 meters. On clear mornings, especially from November to February, you will walk above a sea of clouds with mist swirling around you like a dream. The sunrise views from the ridgeline viewpoint are so stunning, they have earned the trail its nickname, the Roof of Thailand. Look out for Nham Noi, a pair of twin rocks with a small heart-shaped stone at their base, a quirky natural landmark that locals say symbolizes love and balance in nature. It's a fun spot to snap a photo and feel the trail's charm. Unlike Thailand's tropical heat, Kew Mae Pan's high altitude keeps temperatures around 10 to 12 Celsius year-round. Locals joke that you will need a jacket even in Thailand's winter, a rare treat in this warm country. Welcome to the summit. Breathtaking view. I can barely speak. Anyway, I will try to do it. The golden grasslands feature hardy, high-altitude grass species that shimmer in the sunlight, mixed with small white flowers like gentians. Heather-like shrubs from the Ericaceae family thrive in the open, sunny areas, adding to the trail's alpine feel. Look out for wolves and shrews, small rodents that scurry through the grasses. The Himalayan field mouse is also common, often seen darting between clumps of grass. The grasslands buzz with butterflies such as the Indian fritillary and grasshoppers, which thrive in the open sunny areas. Their colorful wings add a subtle charm to the landscape. Occasionally, you might spot mountain pit vipers or other small snakes basking in the grass, though they are shy and avoid humans. These animals are best observed early in the morning when they are most active, and your monk guide can help you point out their hiding spots. Stay quiet and alert to catch glimpses of these grasslands dwellers. Remember folks, there's no privacy on these mountains, so better be careful, cause the big brother is watching, is always watching. Let me show you wild roses. There are somewhere here. Oh, you can see those red flowers. Yeah, that's it, folks. This trail is famous for its 1,000-year-old red roses, actually giant rhododendrons that bloom in vibrant reds from January to March. These rare flowers are a highlight, dotting the cliffs and making the trail feel like a secret garden high in the mountains. The haunted tree. Don't get too close. Kew Mae Pan loosely translates to something like Ridge of the Mother Cliff or High Place of the Thousand Forests, evoking the trail's dramatic ridgeline, cliffs, and lush surroundings. Locals often interpret it poetically, tying it to the area's natural majesty and Hmong heritage. There it is, folks. This is what you saw on the postcards. After 30 minutes of walking, we reach it. This is what you saw on the postcards. The trail's clifftop viewpoints offer jaw-dropping panoramas of the Doi Inthanon range and the twin royal pagodas below. Photographers love the early morning light when clouds blanket the valleys, creating a mystical vibe perfect for epic shots. Arrive at 6 a.m. to beat the crowds and capture the magic. The pagodas themselves surrounded by meticulously landscaped gardens with vibrant flowers like rhododendrons blooming from December to February and ornamental cabbages add a colorful foreground to the sweeping views. The cool, crisp air around 12 Celsius degrees and the sight of distant peaks, sometimes stretching toward Mae Hong Son province, make this a photographer's paradise, especially at sunrise when the light casts a golden glow over the landscape. A nearby viewpoint, KM41, just a 10 minutes walk away, offers similar visitas and is renowned for capturing the Milky Way on clear nights. The jungle is teeming with epiphytes, plants like orchids, ferns, and bromeliads that grow on tree trunks and branches without soil. You will see delicate dendrobium orchids clinging to bark, thriving in the humid air with some blooming in vibrant purples and whites from November to May.
This looks like a fly trap. I think it is. Look at these folks. Wonderful.
Massive centuries-old trees, some towering over 30 meters, dominate the jungle. These giants, often covered in vines and moss, are home to critters like the Himalayan tree shrews and are revered by local monk communities as guardians of the forest, tied to their spiritual beliefs. Arrive early to avoid the tourist vans that roll in by mid-morning. The shuttle from the parking lot for 50 baht is handy, but walking the short, steep path feels more rewarding and lets you soak in the jungle scents. Respect the sacred space by dressing modestly, shoulders and knees covered, and removing shoes before entering. The meaning of the Grand Pagoda is the strength of the air and the grace of the land. Was designed to celebrate Queen Skirit's grace and contributions to Thai culture. It's a 12-sided polygonal structure standing 55 meters tall, symbolizing the 12 intellectuals of Buddhist philosophy, with intricate details reflecting the role of women in supporting Buddhism, and nod to the Queen's nurturing legacy. Locals often feel a deep pride here, as the pagoda embodies loyalty to the royal family. This stunning stupa built in 1992 to honor Queen Skirit's 60th birthday.
They call them Royal Thai Air Force. These guys over there.
So I can tell you guys, I love this place and hate it in the same time. Because to enter this national park we had to pay 300 bahts per person, and that's not the end of all the expenses we had to make. Because another one was to enter this temple here and was another 100. So what I was paying for before for national park itself, and now it's for temple. I don't like how they milk in tourists, it's just awful. This geometric design, crafted by the Fine Arts Department and the Royal Thai Air Force, reflects balance and enlightenment, aligning with Queen Sirikit's nurturing legacy. Step inside and you're greeted by a grand hall adorned with glass mosaics and white jaded stone depicting royal duties and Buddhist stories. The pagoda's exterior, with its reddish gold alloy ascents and lotus-shaped arches, glows in the mountain light, especially at sunrise. The two terraces, 37 meters wide, representing the 37 Bodhipakya Dhamma qualities leading to enlightenment, inviting visitors to walk clockwise in a spiritual act while soaking in the views. The 9-tiered silver chhatra top the pagoda holds sacred but the relics, making it a place of reverence. The pagoda's design seamlessly integrates with its high-altitude environment. The surrounding gardens, planted with 7,800 ornamental species like Chinese juniper, azaleas, and white Himalayan cherries, frame the structure like a living extension of the architecture. The reddish-gold exterior mirrors the golden grasslands of nearby Kew Mae Pan, creating a visual harmony that locals say makes the pagoda feel like belong to the mountain. The open terraces maximizes the breathtaking views with no obstructions to the sweeping vistas of the Thanon Thong Chai range. The garden layout with circular paths and symmetrical plantings mirrors Buddhist cosmology, creating a space that feels both sacred and balanced. Built on a steep slope, the pagoda required innovative engineering by the Royal Thai Air Force to ensure stability in the misty, high-altitude conditions. The foundation, reinforced to withstand the mountain's cool, moist climate, supports the heavy structure while blending into the landscape. Locals often marvel at how the pagoda, costing 87 million baht, partially funded by Queen Circuit and public donations, was completed with such a precision in just a few years. At the heart of the pagoda's grand hall lies a revered Buddha statue seated in a meditative pose radiating tranquility. Next to it, sacred Buddha relics are enshrined, a highlight for Buddha pilgrims and visitors seeking a spiritual connection. The area around the pagoda hums with spiritual significance. Hmong and Thai visitors often leave offerings like incense or flowers at the pagoda's base, as the quiet reverence of pilgrims enhances the serene mood. Local Hmong guides share stories of the forest spirits believed to protect the mountain, weaving a cultural thread into the natural surroundings. The pagoda's location near the sacred summit of Doi Inthanon feels like a meeting point of earth and sky. The exterior walls are adorned with intricate carvings of Buddhist symbols, including lotus flowers representing purity and mythical nagas, serpent deities that guard the sacred space. These carvings etched into the stone catch the light at different angles, especially during early mornings when the mist creates a soft glow. That will be all of this breathtaking place. It definitely left the mark of its glory in my memory. But now it's time to somehow get back on our overheated scooter.
Oh, a little discrimination. Guys, need to walk down there into the bush. Our scooter is the last on this parking. Now is the most important to get out from this mountain and just in case look for a help in the village. Hope it's not gonna be necessary, but just in case. Let's get back to the city.
After around 33 kilometers, fortunately, we successfully got out of the mountain's jungle and arrived to the first village in the valley. Luckily for us, we didn't have to use engine that much because the road was mostly downhill.
Alright, so we managed to get out from the mountains. It's a nice temple on the way. The sun is going down. We are good to go. I think we still have fuel, so we should manage to get back to Chiang Mai.
Another milestone achieved successfully. We got to the main highway number 108 going directly to Chiang Mai. After refuel, we continue our journey for another 65 kilometers. Long story short, we managed to get back to our hotel safely, but the lesson from this story is to always remember to have a mercy even for 150 cubic centimeters scooters. Treat them gracefully and they will reward you with a pleasant trip. But this for another time. See you in the next one.